This is Dr. Lawrence Janowski of Sonata Laser Aesthetics. I wanted to talk for a minute about some ways that we can use filler that we don't normally think of. We normally think of using filler in the lip, the corners of the mouth, the nasolabial folds, etc. But we want to start thinking outside the box because there's many interesting ways to use filler that people don't normally think of. One of the newer ways to use filler is a little bit in the brow, helps to cause the brow to rise a little bit. We talked about how Botox can help that, but a little bit of filler, a little thread of filler under that brow helps to give it a little bit rise and opens the eye up a little bit. We all know about tear troughs. That's a wonderful way to use filler. You can also use filler on crow's feet lines if they're severe, though Botox does a good job on crow's feet lines most of the time. Some people have a little indentation in their nose. They want to see that nose profile look a little bit straighter. So we can actually inject some filler into what's called the radix, which is this little curvature at the top part of the nose. Believe it or not, it actually can give you a little nose correction. Hands are a wonderful place to use filler, in particular radius. People forget about that, but as we age, we lose volume in our hands. And radius can revolumize the hands just as well as it can the face. So keep that in mind. Some people use they wear a lot of heavy jewelry on their ears, and that causes the earlobes to sag. You can actually rejuvenate an earlobe. It's a wonderful treatment for people who've got loss of fullness in their earlobe where it's been stretched out. You can actually inject radius in there. It will plump that up and looks fantastic. Those are some really interesting ways to use fillers, but probably the newest and most interesting way to use that, believe it or not, is in the breast. That's right. You can use filler, and we are using filler, in the upper cleavage part of the breast, not to increase the size of the breast, but improve the shape. This includes people that have breast implants. They see too sharp of a line here, and they want to soften that line, or people who have lost volume in the upper breast. Filler, along with a product called PRP, which is your own blood plasma, can actually revolumize the breast in the upper cleavage area in the middle part of in the medial part of the breast over here, and give fantastic results. We're very excited about being able to do this procedure, and we're going to be doing a lot more of them in the future as people become aware that this is possible. It really works well, it looks natural, and lasts quite a while, typically about a year, sometimes more than that. So ask us about that the next time you're in.